Welcome to the Daily Energize podcast, where you'll get a jolt of energy and a quick tip to help you conquer your day. Now here's your host, the Prince of Positivity himself, Spencer Jones.
Hey Energizer, welcome to this episode of the Daily Energize. It is I, your host, Spencer Jones here, and I am incredibly grateful to have you. Thank you for being here and listening and for sharing your love, your gorgeous light with me and with the world. It is felt and it is appreciated, so thank you. Thank you. And I know you might know me, you might not know me from anyone, but know that I feel your love and light, and I am grateful for it. So thank you. And those close to you feel it even more. So let's keep shining bright. And one of the ways one of the things we need to do to shine bright, let's say it that way, one of the things we need to do to keep shining our amazing light is to make sure our cup is filled. It's hard to help others. It's hard to shine bright if our cup is empty. If our battery's running on nothing or it's low and we're hitting rock bottom, that doesn't help us be at our best. Actually, that stops us from being at our best. When our cup is overflowing, then we are at our best. We're able to give the most to the people and places and things we care about that are aligned. But we have to take time for us. We have to take time to be selfish and do some self-care. Because it's not really being selfish. It's just saying, hey, I matter too. I'm going to pour my cup so I can keep helping and supporting others. And that is okay. And self-care, however you want to do it, or let's say fill your cup, right? It's self-care. But however you want to fill your cup, maybe it's reading a book, watching a movie, going for a walk, working out, stargazing, going shopping. There's so many different things you could do. Whatever it is, whatever way you want to fill your cup, do that. And there are beautiful ways to do it. Some of these things take a while, right? You want to sit down and watch a movie. There's an hour and a half to, 2.5 hours. Great. That's beautiful. You want to go go camping. Okay, that's a day or 2 days or longer, depending, or you want to travel. It takes time. And that is beautiful, and it's okay for you to do that. And I hope you do those things. But I also recognize that our lives are busy, and there are seasons and times in our life when we do not have that time to do those things. When our schedules are jam-packed, that we do not have the time to take a day off to go do this, or even take an afternoon off to fill our cup. Now, hopefully, you can start adjusting your schedule. If that's you, hopefully you can start adjusting your schedule and life so you can intentionally take those times consistently. It doesn't have to be every day, but once or twice a week, you're taking some bigger chunks of time, a couple hours, just for you. But even if that's not possible, or heck, even if it is possible, doing it in short bursts work too. I was recently talking to an energizer who was feeling very drained. Right? They were doing really well with self-care for a long time, but just life has been more taxing lately. It's been more of a struggle. And their self-care routine was still there, but struggling at points, and they were feeling drained. So we talked about, what if you did a little getaway? Right? Just a little getaway where you get to just have you time, right? Do the stuff you want to do, and take a afternoon and go stay at a hotel somewhere and just pamper yourself. And they really like that idea, and they're planning on doing it. And I love that. I love that they're able to do that. But life has been so busy for them lately that before this, they really couldn't do that. And it got me thinking, well, life is busy. But, there are other ways to fill your cup. For me, I can't go off and take vacations all the time. I mean, as much as I would love to, I can't. But there's other ways I fill my cup. I sit down and I play the piano. Okay, that's a half hour, right? I can sit down, or it could be 10 minutes. Sit down and play the piano. I meditate. Now, those could be minutes long, or that could be, hours and hours. But even shorter bursts yet can help fill your cup. I remember just last week, I went out to get the mail. I didn't get it throughout the day. I went out at nighttime right before bed. I went to get the mail. So I went outside, walking to the mailbox, and I look up, and I see the moon and the stars. And I just pause. And I just look up at the starry night sky and just savor it. Just like, it's so beautiful. I did it, stood there for maybe 5 seconds. Felt the love, felt the awe. Went to get the mail. Walking back in, I kind of looked up again as I was walking in, just savoring it. And that filled my cup. And that took me, I stopped for 5 seconds. And it was something I was already doing. I was walking out to get the mail. There's times when I come downstairs after showering in the morning and I'm getting ready to go to work. I'm into the office and I hear birds chirping outside. And I just pause, or as I'm getting my coffee set, I pause and I just listen to the birds and feel that energy. Don't discount the short bursts, those little things that could be seconds that fill your cup. Now, are they going to fill your cup as much as a weekend retreat or getaway? No, I'm not trying to lie to you and convince you that if you just do short bursts, you're going to be golden for a long time. No, you still need those longer times to fill your cup, to take care of you. But don't discredit them either. Take those little moments, especially if your life is busy and your schedule's full. Take those little moments throughout the day and just fill your cup. It could be a minute long. It could be 3 minutes. But you're like, I don't really have time to fully meditate, right? Or do a full meditation. Great. Think of some happy thoughts. Savor those thoughts. Be grateful for certain things, right? Look at something in awe. 10 seconds. It can fill your cup. So I wanted to share that in this episode because yes, those longer things, whether it's a half hour, a week, whatever, those are beautiful. But sometimes we can't fit those all in. I encourage you and I invite you to find little pockets of time, 5, 10 seconds, as you're already doing something, to just take a moment and pause and fill your cup. Those 5 to 10 seconds, it's not going to hurt anything, but it is going to help you. So take that time for you, even if it's a short burst. All right. I love you. I appreciate you. Keep shining your awesome light. And until next time, I will catch you later.